Welcome back to Vampyr. We just returned from not making this dude our progeny. I forgot his name. Here, this one. Aloysius Dawson. But therefore, there are many people to make healthy and maybe also some to kill. Yeah, of course there are some to kill. You know, if you watched the previous streams, you know which two persons have to die now. But we will come there. First, let's also treat some poor souls in these troublesome times.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
What are you...
Well, my two missing...
Do you need medical...
I'm fine, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
What can you tell me about...
Never heard of him.
Really? What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No. It's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
What can you
I've never really liked this part of town.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said...
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic, not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
You seem to cherish...
Dad was the best.
I'm sorry you didn't...
That's all right.
Do you need my...
I don't need your help.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right, then.
Goodbye.
He's been telling the truth all along. Nobody takes him seriously.
Equality between men and women.
Good evening, Miss...
And good evening.
Goodbye.
She's been quite...
Do you need med...
You would say...
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot...
Goodbye. Hello.
Jonathan, back already?
Do you need my...
Oh, you know I always refused to let you listen to my chest, son. It always seemed awkward, even when I felt ill.
I think you should take this. You'll feel better.
I'm not sure. I'll ever feel better, but thank you, my son.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, son.
Fuck, I forgot the Indian. Fuck, I have to go back to the...
Have you
He is dead, I've heard. I wish I was dead too.
Can I help?
Yes,
I will take that as a yes.
make it stop.
I must...
Turn around. Turn.
It's so annoying they put the fucking park between this and the fucking enemies. But at least have made the street on the side without enemies, but then you also have all those human enemies there and you cannot just fight them. So annoying. Where was the fuck? I think underneath the temple church, right? This place has some kind of middle. But there are not symbols on them. I heard that it has something to do with the nose. Nose. Disconnected. Yeah, those nodes here. This is, but the symbols they are not here, or are they here somewhere? And what tells you which symbol is, or which plate is which one? All look alike. 5 and 6. I think it's 6 times I have to do this. So, here we have 2. Ah, fuck it.
Good evening.
Can you read the...
Put the money on...
Perhaps... Tell me, do you recall...
If you don't mind.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
Goodbye.
I rarely...
Could read the cards for free then if he gets
Whispers of a sun.
medicaments for
So
free.
many signs to interpret.
How do you know which sign is which? Even if you get the whole combination, you have to know. At some point, which one? I think one is a fish. Little fish. There are no symbols anywhere, yeah. I read about this shit. Ah, okay, you get a document where it says which one is which. I can just try it out. I don't guess it really will work now. But we can just try one combination I just found. But since it's randomized, it'll probably not work. Ah, damn, it didn't work. But it was worth a try. It was a try. So now I have here healed every fucker here. No, I think not.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need...
Don't believe...
There is no...
Yes.
Goodbye.
Is there anything to connect me to this city anymore?
Hello? Anyone there?
Leave me alone. Whatever you truly are, leave me. You will not be invited into this house.
Clarence, it's me, Jonathan, your old friend. Remember? I'm back from the war too.
No, you're not. You only look like him, but you're dead inside. You're a walking devil searching for your next victim.
Come on, Clarence. It's me, Johnny, your old friend. Let me in, please. I just want to see if you're all right.
All right, I'll let you in. But you promise you won't hurt me. Venus has been murdered. A vampire killed my wife. You should not be here. You should not be here with the living.
Clarence, you need to calm down. I don't want to hurt you.
You're responsible for all of this. Was it you I saw in France? Did you follow me here?
What are you talking about?
You're one of them, aren't you? A vampire. You killed my Venus. You destroyed my life.
You seem quite agitated. Here, let me examine you.
Over my dead body, old friend.
You seem quite agitated.
Over my dead body, old friend. No pun intended.
What are you going to do? You can't stay locked in here, shouting at every visitor you receive.
Well, I will leave the city. Even the country, I promise. I will live far away from you. You will never hear of me again, I swear.
What can you tell me?
What do you want to know? The address of more innocent victims. Dirty secrets you could use to manipulate them.
Goodness, Clarence. I just want to ask some questions about the old neighborhood.
All right, don't get mad. Lots of people have died, if you must know.
Are you in trouble financially? The house seems so empty. I remember more furniture and paintings on these walls.
You want to know if I spent my fortune to warn the world against you and your kind? Yes, I did. You want to steal what little money I have left? Help yourself!
I was just remembering the old times, Clarence. We spent so many nice evenings here when we were younger. You, me, and Mary.
Why? We were friends. We both survived the war. Why must it end like this?
Because the bitch wanted to fucking kill you, man.
I don't need your money, Clarence.
I thought it was my duty to warn people. But I was a fool. I lost my wife. Lost everything.
Tell me what you know about vampires, Clarence.
You are one of them. I know it now. My best friend killed my Venus, and now forces me to answer him. It's true, isn't it? I'm not crazy.
As a man of science, I can tell you this. Vampires don't exist. They're creatures born from our primal fascination and fear of blood.
Liar! You're a vampire. Your skin, your eyes, your cold charisma. You murdered my Venus, your patient, maybe even your sister Mary. You're a monster!
Do you now realize that your wife was poisoning you all this time?
Yes, I know it's true now. I only had suspicions before, but I started to feel better immediately after she died. Physically, I mean.
You don't seem resentful towards her.
I can't hate her. Even after everything she did. She probably had good reason to act that way. It's my fault, though.
She never believed your vampire stories. She was so ashamed she wanted to get rid of you.
Yes. Vampires indirectly forced my beloved wife to want to kill me. Are there any depths your kind won't sink to?
You need some rest, Clarence.
Step back! Don't come any closer!
Clarence.
It's you again.
You seem quite agitated. Here, let me examine you.
Over my dead body, old friend. No pun intended.
You need some...
You should not be here. You should not be here with the living.
It's so fucked up that they level up with you. I hate this. I did not buy Oblivion, the game. You know, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I had heard much of it, but when I heard that they level up with you there, I did not buy the fucking piece of shit game. I buy Skyrim then, but okay, it also was not my most favorite kind of game. The dungeons were very monoton aus. Same shit happening there all the time. Just copy paste like, and there were no cutscenes. I hate it when there are no cutscenes. Also, Fallout has no cutscenes. Game needs cutscenes. Good ones. I mean, here also there are not so many cutscenes, but at least there are some.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
I had the impression you despised skulls, and now you find them delicate.
You have persuaded me, Jonathan. It has been a very long time indeed since anyone has changed my opinion of anything of note.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
I convinced Aloysius to embrace death as the ultimate gift of mortal life. I believe he found peace in the end.
The cost must have been heavy indeed. I am proud of you, my love.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
How about you join me? You are a much more experienced vampire.
It is I, once again.
I'm all right, Jonathan. But find out what happened to dear Dr. Swan.
At least they don't level up here. That's good.
No one can hide from answers.
Cut like to butter.
Evening.
Evening, mister.
Heard it.
I heard them.
Do you need
A real doctor?
A real...
I don't know what...
So long. Evening.
Evening, mister.
Are you...
I never really...
Is anything...
Gunshot?
So...
Darkness. And every door.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Have you...
I don't give...
Do you recall... I don't...
And is it your...
Goodbye.
With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Good evening.
What?
Inebriate? Yes. Take...
Hey,
Good. Hello again.
Yeah, what are you
Can I offer you my...
giving out for free?
Perhaps...
Thank you.
I'll leave...
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Hello again.
Yeah, what... Bastard. Bloody bastard. First Booth, then me. You tricked us good.
This is Ascalon's domain. Prepare to receive your Ascalon law.
Are the vampire hunters here already?
I order you to step back. Stupid fucking bitch! Die!
I forgot to turn the mic off. Yeah, but the thing is, what's very annoying, that there's this one citizen quest you don't have because you are not leveled up enough. I originally wanted to go upstairs and do some stuff there, but when I'm already here, could also do the mission then right along. Check out what's happening here.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar? Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what he did.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are!
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Show some style. Fight like a man. The blood of a true defender of this land will... Your true light will cleanse you! Come on, Reed. Try something else. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. I'll pin you down! True light will cleanse you! Show some style. Fight like a man. We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
Normally you should not be in danger, Swansea, because they said they don't kill humans, so normally you should be alright. Well, let's just go.
Domain, young Ekon!
So annoying to run from A to B in this game. So annoying.
I won't end up another drunk hole. distribute flowers. Sort of bloody joke, you hear it?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Against malevolence and trickery.
Good evening.
It's far.
How is...
Don't you?
Tell me the reason why you despise Joseph Larrabee so much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his flock to the abyss by disregarding the right path. God smote...
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in punishment, my son? Armor... Please forgive me, my lord, for my eyes were blind to the devil in front of me. My task will remain unachieved.
Pay me a bottle, and I'll...
There's something going on in this district.
Good evening.
And good evening to...
How is I imagine? Do you need it? May I have the nutrition? I'll leave. Hello again. Very well.
Because we need level 32 and now we need 6,000. This doesn't really make sense. Firstly, they weren't all sick, and now why are they going serious? Because when die, I mean, most people are still pretty good shape. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. So I guess I might be back tomorrow. So maybe until then.